What is up, all you beautiful people, and welcome to another episode of the Tile Man Mode. I have went ahead and hid our little tile thing up here just so there are no spoilers, and I cannot express how excited I am for this episode. We obviously will be moving outside of this chunk, and as the thumbnail suggests, man, do we have the best luck at rolling, I'll tell you that. So if you guys end up enjoying today's episode, make sure you hit that thumbs up button, make sure you hit that subscribe button, make sure you turn that bell notification icon on, because this is going to be a wild series and you do not want to miss any of these episodes. So without further ado, let's get into that beautiful content. Oh, there we are. 40 fletching. We can now make the willow along those. Absolutely beautiful. Sitting at 260 total level, 167 tiles unlocked. Oh, there we go. There's 45 fletching. So far we have 230 tiles unlocked. If we could make mithril arrows in this chunk, then we would. We're also sitting at 268 total level. Just also hit 56 fire making as well. I think I'm going to get up to 50 fletching and then switch back over to fire making. Do need to AFK for a bit, so this is definitely the most optimal for us. Also up to 435 mine runes and 420 air runes. I'm gonna be honest. I don't entirely know the default rules for completing the maze random, if I have to unlock the tiles or not. But I'm not gonna do it, and I'm just gonna assume that I have to. I don't want to waste tiles right now, so that's just not gonna happen. I will do the other random events because they don't really require any tiles to do. Or if they do, it's just a very small amount, so I'll go ahead and use those. But the maze random, man, that could have been super good, I'm not gonna lie. Not gonna lie, I really do just enjoy seeing this sort of stuff. It's predominantly why I keep my private chat on, so you guys can just like message me. I 100% will talk back. I do AFK like pretty hard, but when I see the messages, I always respond, and same goes for the YouTube comments. I will have a 100% response rate, so thank you guys so much. I truly appreciate it. Okay, so, you know, I'll take completing one clue in the chunk, but like, surely there's no way we're gonna complete 2 clues in our chunk, right? We got another beginner that we can do this step in our chunk, so we're gonna make our way over here to the cook, following a very direct path. And if I accidentally unlock anything, oh well. But there is a chance that it's a one-stepper, or we could get a back-to-back in our chunk, because we know we have the emote clue over there. So let's go ahead and talk to him. Alright, it is another clue. Let's go ahead and see. Nope. Unfortunate. But you know what? We're super close to 59 woodcutting and about 2 inventories away from 50 fletching, so that's pretty nice. Over 320 tiles unlocked as well. You know, I figured while we're here, I'm going to go ahead and actually complete the pot of flour and turning in the egg. So now the only thing we need left is the bucket of milk, which we actually can't obtain in our chunk. And thanks to all the comments you guys have been telling me, it looks like that the chunk picker doesn't actually know we can't get in the little cow pit over here, which is why it wants us to get 42 cooking for the onion that's up here. Until we unlock this chunk, or I think this chunk that has eggs, we physically actually can't train cooking. So until we get one of those, we had to backlog that one for now. But that's 2 more chunk tasks completed. Alright, so we just hit 59 woodcutting, and since I'm recording, I'm just gonna go ahead and talk a little bit about the clues. First of all, you all know I come from the Only Chest series. Oh my gosh, absolutely love that series. But some important things that we can actually get from these is potentially a black axe, which would be an upgrade, but really what I'm looking for is a steel, iron, or black pick. We could unlock this chunk, and if we do, there's a really good chance we're going to unlock this one. And as soon as that happens, I promise you, I really don't want to do this grind for 70 mining and 70 smithing with a bronze pick. That's just not, that's not going to be a fun time for us. So realistically, I really would like to get one. So I'm going to be definitely trying to do every single clue that I can. and hopefully we can get spooned like we have so far. Also completely forgot to mention, like, any staff also would be super nice. Preferably an air staff, just to save on some runes. But this inventory, we will be getting 50 fletching. I know it's not 60, but you know what? We can make maple short bows, and we've done all this with just 112 tiles unlocked in this little chunk over here. And I think after this, I'm gonna go complete some of the tasks that we can complete, like equipping the mithril weapon. We'll go buy that. I'll go shear this sheep, get that wool, maybe try to get another egg from an imp. Go ahead and tag it so it doesn't run away. And yeah, just try to knock out some more chunks. Oh, I'm just like sitting here talking to my friend Gabe, and I'm just now realizing that I actually don't need the egg from the imp, because I've set it up to where if I don't have a direct like source of an item, then I don't need it for the grind. Like, I got a ruby from a random event, right? But that doesn't mean that I need to get the crafting level to process it. I can't just naturally get eggs, so I mean, I don't even need that. Well, I was wondering why it wasn't showing up on the chunk task, but that really explains it. I'm just an idiot. Please forgive me, guys. I'm sure there will be other moments like this, considering it's the first time I've ever done a chunk account. So I'm learning. We're all having fun, though. Oh, yes. That is 60 woodcutting. We can now chop yew trees. Of course, that is one of the 3 major grinds in this chunk. We still need 60 fletching and 60 fire making. Honestly, I'm doing fletching first because I know it's going to take the longest out of the 2. Fire making is definitely double the amount of experience per hour. Fletching. And I think I'm going to go over there and just unlock the yew tree. And just chop 2 logs so that I have them ready. Hey, pretty nice level there. That is 55 fletching. Unfortunately, there are no maple trees in this chunk, so we'll just continue with the willow longbows. We only got 5 more levels left for fletching. It is going to be the longest out of the 2 grinds, and then we'll just go ahead and work straight towards 60 fire making. Oh, what a milestone. And that is over 100,000 K. 100K, not 100,000. I was going to say over 100,000 coins. Yeah, I totally just scuffed that. But we have 549 tiles set and ready to go. We are really close to 56 fletching, and we hit 63 wood cutting as well. Still wood cutting. That is 65. We're pretty close to 50 fletching. I should finish this today and get started on fire making. Oh, you'll love to see it. Every time I world hop, obviously from selling my willow longs, I kill the goblin that's in the shop, if I can get to it. And then there's always like a goblin right here. That is the best in slot that we needed from the goblin for this chunk. So that is another chunk task down. Not too many more left to go. 50 fire making completed. We got 10 more levels to go. And I need to, for whatever reason, this tile did not mark. So I did have it marked last night. Let's go ahead and unlock that one. All right, cool. Yeah, so I've pretty much just been doing my fire making down the straight line. I started again last night, so maybe it's because I was on my laptop and I just didn't import anything over. But we've got 10 more levels to go. I am 22 experience away from 60 fletching. We're going to get these at 60 at the same time, and it will be the last thing that I do in the chunk. All right, here we are with the 69 wood cutting. Love to see it over on our beautiful quest, not quest, skills. We're 1 away from 60 fire making, and we are 1 away from 59 fletching. We have over 1,100 tiles, which is super nice. I'm just working on fire making now since fletching is so close. I'm super excited to be almost done with this chunk though. Here we are buying our mithril battle axe. One of the last few chunk tasks that we need to do. I also need to go start Rune Mystery, so I'm gonna head off in that way now and start it and get a talisman, and then I'm gonna head over to this yew tree and we're gonna have a good time. Okay, this is the last non-skilling chunk task that we've completed. We just needed to start Rune Mysteries. Obviously can't really do anything else with the quest, and yeah, not too bad. So we're gonna head down. I'm gonna light these willow logs, and I'm gonna fletch a pair of the willow logs. That's gonna be exciting. I'm looking over at the chunk page that I have pulled up. Oh boy, we'll talk about that in a little bit. So let's go ahead and light this. So boom, that is gonna be 60 fire making. We'll go ahead and fletch this. That is gonna be 60 fletching. And on our little walk over here, we'll go ahead and talk about the chunks that we have available to us. So down below us, we've got fishing, a small fishing grind. We'd have to get 15 fishing and complete a quest, and then mine ore and make a bronze bar. If we go to the north, not entirely sure like what that entails, to be completely honest, but it does unlock cows, which would be nice. Wouldn't be too bad. Here's that beautiful yew tree. Let's go ahead and chomp it down. To the east is exactly where I don't want to roll, because that unlocks a 27 crafting grind, which isn't too bad, but all we have access to right now is wool, and we're pretty much like confined to a pretty small space to shear sheep. But you know what? I guess it wouldn't be too bad, but it's not what I want. And it also makes it so that we're one roll away from a death chunk, and we'd have to get, I think it's like 80 something mining and 70 smithing in order to get the 70 smithing for the Addy ore that's in the chunk above Alcrids, and that would not be very nice. Oh, there we go. Okay. Whew. All right, time to light this bad boy. Oh, yes. There's the chunk task complete in Fletch. There's another chunk task complete. Okay, so that is everything in this chunk. So I'm gonna walk on over here. I'm gonna open up the page. You guys can see it. We're gonna mark everything off. As I said, I do not want this Alcarid chunk. I'll take any of the others. But let's go ahead and mark these off. Boom, boom, boom. Everything is complete. There are a good lot. Oh my gosh, I can't even speak. There are a good amount of tasks. All right, let's just go ahead and pick one. Oh my, you've got to be kidding me. Oh my god, no. Oh, it's not like a bad chunk. Oh my god. So like the chunk itself isn't bad, right? Okay, but now we can roll that one, and I really just don't want to do it. Oh, so what do we have here? Alright, so we have to bake a loaf of bread, cut an emerald, complete the feud. And we have to cook something? Does this chunk like have food? I think it does. I think Ali sells chickens. So I'm actually gonna have to like unbacklog the chopped onions. So we're gonna have to get 42 cooking here as well. I'm gonna have to get 27 crafting by shearing sheep, and this like little pin we got up here in that chunk. We can't do anything there, unfortunately, so no cowhide for us. Wouldn't even matter since we can't tan it anyway. It's not in the chunk, so. Alright, well, I'm gonna go ahead and get started on this bad boy. Hey, there we are with 10 crafting. I went ahead and done the math. We need roughly 1750 balls of wool, so that's gonna be fun. It won't be too bad, I guess, but I surely have never sheared that many sheep in my entire life before. Yes, another crafting level coming in strong. That is 16 crafting, and that, my friends, nets us 350 total level. I'll be honest, I've used a lot of chunks over in that pen, so that kind of sucks. And we're only gonna get like 4 back from this crafting grind, so that's a tad unfortunate, to be honest. Oh, that is nice. There is 25 thieving. We can now play Pocket from Warriors for stalls in the Sorcerer's Garden, although I don't think we'll be doing that anytime soon. I've pretty much just been thieving here. I still have 5 more levels to go with this, and 3 more levels for crafting before I can start world hopping for sapphires. But I pretty much thieve here until my HP gets low, and then I go back to shearing sheep. And since we're at 7, I'm gonna go ahead and start shearing some more. Oh my gosh. Oh, this is the first time this has ever happened. Exulu, I hope I'm saying that correctly. He's giving us a bond here. I had to drop wool. Oh my gosh. Honestly, you love to see it. He just added me and wanted to know, said he really enjoyed the series. Shout out to him. Truly, truly appreciate it. Let me know, actually, that the RNG is currently his favorite series. So I'm going to go ahead and redeem this bond here. Oh, nope, not with the bank pin. Wow. Oh, the shout out. Thank you so much. Yeah, guys, make sure you hit that subscribe button. We got a lot of good stuff coming up in this series. There we are with 19 crafting. Absolutely beautiful. We only need one more crafting level, and if you guys have ever made 1700 balls of wool, I do not recommend it. It's pretty much the number we're gonna end up with by the time we hit 20 crafting and are able to world hop for sapphires. We still do need, yeah, we're about 400, 500 experience away. We still do need 4 thieving levels though in order to start the feud. And I also need to get to 42 cooking. Allie Morrison sells chickens, so we need to get that before we roll for the next chunk as well. So once we head on over there and are finished with these balls of wool, we will be rolling in next chunk. Oh, that feels so good. Oh my gosh. This is also where I've been thieving men, by the way, just so you guys know. It's a pretty condensed area. Let's head on over to the bank. Oh my gosh, I can't believe we're finally done. I swear, legitimately, I have never strung so many like balls of wool before in my entire life. And we're gonna, oh my gosh, why did it make me walk there? That is a tile wasted. I have to unlock it. All right, so let's go ahead and click on the bank here. Boom, 161K. We have 1740 balls of wool. And we have 14 wool left. So I can get food in the chunk, obviously. I still need 3 more levels of thieving. Oh, all right, ladies and gentlemen, that is going to wrap it up for this episode. And thank you all so much for watching. And as far as the first chunk goes for completing it, so close to roughly 60 hours. We were really close to the 60-hour mark. Was not aware how long that was going to take, but you know what? We've done it, and the second chunk isn't going to take us too long. Shearing those balls of wool, honestly, has taken a majority of the time for the chunk so far. We will 100% be rolling a new chunk next episode, so if you guys have not subscribed, make sure you hit that sub button and turn that bell notification icon on so you get notified when the next episode of this series goes up. As far as thanking you all for just being so beautiful. Thank you guys so much. Special shout out to my YouTube members, of course, Father Duo and Rob K. Thank you for going above and beyond with your support, and I will see you guys next week. Thanks so much for watching.